Good evening to all. Welcome to another edition of webinar series on MBA Rendezvous. Today we have with us current students of prestigious MBA IIT Kanpur, and we are here to dwell on the topic MBA IIT Kanpur, should you apply? So we will walk you through the selection process and lives of students at IIT Kanpur. So we welcome you, Ashutosh Shah, Anant, J. Bhardwaj, Darhas. I would request you to please give your brief introduction.
Sure. Everybody, I am JVSS Bharadwaj. Before this, I graduated from Amrita School of Engineering, Bangalore from ECE. Later, I worked in Cognizant as program analyst for 21 months. So later, I joined MBA at IIT Kanpur. Currently, I'm a first year student here. I'm interested in marketing as well as analytics. Happy to be here.
Good evening, guys. Firstly, thank you MBA Rendezvous for hosting us. I myself am Darhas. I'm from Hyderabad. I did most of my education in Bangalore, Jabalpur, and Chennai. I did my bachelor's in civil engineering from VIT Vellore. And following that, I have worked in the construction industry as a project planning engineer for 1.5 years. And currently, right now, I'm pursuing my MBA from IIT Kanpur, and I'm planning to specialize in finance and analytics. And I'm also the admission committee member here at IIT Kanpur, and I'm really excited to have an interactive discussion with the panel.
Yeah, great.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Ashutosh, and I'm from Mumbai. I did my graduation from VIT Chennai in 2020, and I was specializing in electrical and electronics. After that, I worked at Wipro as a data engineer, and then again, I switched to a startup and I worked as a product manager. I'm currently a first year student here, and I'm a part of placement committee. I want to specialize in marketing and analytics, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Balaskar. I basically belong from Madhya Pradesh, and I have graduated from 2019 by RGP Bhopal, and I have worked with Cognizant for 3 years as an associate. And currently, I'm pursuing MBA at IIT Kanpur, and also I'm the caption committee coordinator at IIT Kanpur.
Yeah. Yes. So my first question for today is, what are the different programs offered at IIT Kanpur?
So I would like to take this question. And actually, here at MBA IIT Kanpur, ma'am, we all the major streams that top B schools offer in the MBA. We offer the specialization in streams of finance. We have options, we have marketing, and we have analytics as well. So these are the major four, and we also have the a mixed kind of a structure in which the students can choose the electives as per their interest. So these are the basic core streams that we offer.
What are the electives?
Electives can be in the field of economics as well. Someone inclined towards finance can subjects related to economics. Someone related to marketing, they have the ability to take marketings. Also, you can have a mixed profile in which for a content, if you are looking overall aspect of MBA, you can take diverse subjects, different streams. Also, you can make a marketing analyst. So you can take analytics subjects and market subjects as well together. Similarly for finance as well. So you have a good kind of a thing.
Yeah, great. Really insightful.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to add to that. Our courses are not just restricted to the MBA students. In many of our classes, we have a variety of MTech students, BTech students from all the kinds of departments.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So continuing to both of their answers, ma'am, like we can take courses which are offered from IMT department as well, which include a plethora of courses like machine learning and other latest cutting edge technologies, which we can use them in decision making of our management program as well. So the combination of both such programs is so unique at what we offer at IIT Kanpur.
Yeah, great. Very nice. I hope this information is really very helpful for the students who wish to join MBA at IIT Kanpur. So my next question is, IIT Kanpur is one of the premium institute when it comes to the engineering. So what about the everyday life of MBA students at IIT Kanpur?
Let me take that question, ma'am. So we have a very dynamic schedule, and obviously some days are very hectic. We have classes. We have classes ranging from around 2 to 4 classes every day, maybe from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. And everyone's timetable here is a bit different because now we have started to take electives in the branch that or in the domain that we want to specialize in. And academic wise, we have to attend classes, and there are surprise quizzes. We have to discuss a lot of case studies, and we have to carry out our project work in continuation with our classes and some domestic level competitions. Apart from academics, all of us participate in a lot of co-curricular activities, and we give a very high preference in participating to co-curriculars. So almost all of us are a part of some of the other committee. We have to do committee related work, and we have very frequent webinars conducted by ACR committees such as Kaleidoscope, Vox Populi from our department. And we also get to participate in Pan IIT seminars, so which is a very good thing because we get to use the facilities or the opportunities that IIT Kanpur gives us. And like I said, we get an equal opportunity whether an event is organized by undergraduate students or for postgraduate students or any other department. And some unique facilities that I can think are we have an entrepreneurship cell and incubation center. So if anybody has an entrepreneurial spirit, IIT Kanpur fosters that. And this campus has one of the best sports facilities anywhere. And whenever we get time, some free time, we try to play. And there are a lot of inter-hall and intra-hall competitions. And there are a plethora of Pan IIT events like Tekkriti, which is our technical festival, and Antaragini, which is one of Asia's largest college fests, and Udkosh, which is our sports festivals. So we keep participating in all of this.
Yeah, great, really great. I hope this will help the MBA aspirants to know more about the everyday life of MBA students at IIT Kanpur. So moving forward to the next question. What makes the IIT Kanpur pedagogy unique?
So I would like to take this question now. So when comes to pedagogy, it's all about the quality of the faculties and their work that they have done in the past. So the most of the faculties that we have are from the IIMs that we have, from the top IIMs and the top institutes of our country. And some of them are the top premium schools like Harvard and Yale as well. So they're from those foreign universities as well. Also, students to faculty ratio, that is also one of the best things that we have in our college.
Right.
And coming to alumni network is also very important when it comes to MBA. So we have 8 alumni network, and we have unique program for capstone that we are currently operating. So basically what happens in capstones, we do parallelly live projects along with the entry. We ask people to provide some with problem statements or provide some with some of case studies, and we parallelly work on those along with our academics. And in that, take guidance from the industry experts and from professors as well from the field. So it makes us a good combination when you are parallelly working in the industry and also use academic knowledge in the technical field. So that's what it makes unique over here. And we also have summer internships. Apart from that, we do winter internships as well. Like in the last semester, most of us done winter internships in our vacations. So that's what makes it unique at MBA IIT Kanpur.
Right. Thank you for the detailed information. This will give an idea to the aspirants that what they are going to learn during their 2-year MBA at IIT Kanpur. So, apart from the study, how IIT Kanpur helps in overall personality development of a student?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to take up that question. So the campus of MBA IIT Kanpur is so vibrant, like the campus is on 24/7. And we have the campus is basically a student-driven campus. So we have 6 committees which will take care of all the activities pertaining to students, be it placement committee, like Asutosh was mentioning, like the Alumni and Corporate Relations Committee. I'm a coordinator for Alumni and Corporate Relations Committee, and we have MNC which will support all the other committees, and there are many clubs as well, like Finance Club and Pan IIT level clubs where you can participate. And the beauty of participating in these clubs is the peer learning which you get. You get cross cross learning, cross domain learning, because there are people from philosophy, there are people from technology, there are people from management, and there are people from pure sciences like economics. So the amount of learning that you gain when you participate in all these kind of activities is inherently shapes your personality. Like it increases your exposure so much that the knowledge you gain unknowingly through interacting with all these kinds of people is huge. And also we have so many options so that we can choose one, and we can excel in our interest. So that way, knowingly and unknowingly, the ecosystem which is built here will shape our personality from a normal student to a business professional, where you can incorporate many ideas in yourself and make a best decision from a given situation. That's how the program in college is different.
Yeah, thank you. You have very well explained how the students will be able to develop their personality during their journey of MBA. Yeah. So what is afterlife of any postgraduate student look like?
Let me answer that, ma'am. So after completing a postgraduate program, let's say after completing an MBA, any student can pursue a variety of career paths depending on their interests, their skills, their past experiences, and maybe the specialization they opt for. So, talking specifically about MBA IIT Kanpur, we have a lot of different companies, prestigious companies that visit us for campus placements. Some of them, McKinsey, Tiger Analytics, Cognizant, Digit Insurance, Deloitte, Pramati. So these are some of the prominent companies that visit us, and they also offer a variety of roles. Speaking about our seniors, 35% of our seniors were placed in analytical domain. Then there were 25% in consulting, and 25% again in marketing. So a variety of companies come and they will offer a variety of roles to cater to everyone's interests and the skills. And after specifically life after the MBA IIT Kanpur is that there is no burden of fees or any EMIs after post-graduation, because the fees here is very less. It's around 4 lakhs and the ROI is very good. So if you compare our fees to the average average annual CTC that we offer, it's around 18 lakhs per annum for the current final year students, and the highest package goes up to around 24. So life is really good after doing post-graduation from here. And if somebody doesn't want to get into corporate sector, or if they want to go for higher education, that option is also available. They can pursue PhD here or in any other department. And we have a couple of folks from every batch, from a senior batch, who do start to pursue PhD. And they also have a very good exit option after PhD.
Yeah, thanks.
Just adding to what Ashutosh has said, as he already said, we have one of the best ROIs. I believe it is the best among all the IITs and IIMs. And even for people who don't want to go into the corporate sector, we have a SIDBI here, which is a startup incubator. And we incubate a lot of startups here. And that is also an option for our students.
Yes, yes. I hope students will really get great insightful you have given to the aspirants. So, what kind of students MBA IIT Kanpur is expecting this time?
Yeah, I'll take up that question. That's a great question. As you can see, we have allocated a heavy weightage to the GDPI, 50% in fact, and we want an all-round developed candidate, not just someone who's good at academics or who has the good work experience. And for the aspirants, I would like to put this out there. If you have a weak profile, or if you're a fresher, or if you have not performed well in your past academics, this is a chance for you to portray or prove yourself. We have tried to provide a fair chance to everyone while still awarding a good weightage to the past successes of the student. And so I just recommend the students to prepare well for the GDPI and ultimately perform well in them. And that would be good enough to get into IIT Kanpur.
Yeah, great. So talking about the GD, 20% of weightage is given to the GD. So any tips for group discussion?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to take up that question. In fact, it's a great question and it's a very relevant question pertaining to the discussion. So when it comes to GD, I would give suggestion to candidates like read newspapers every day, stay on the top of the current socio-economic news which is happening around the country. There's a lot of things happening across the globe, so I think they can keep all their sources ready to go through everything that's happening around the globe. And also, I would suggest the aspirants to keep factual points rather than making any random point. If they could make a couple of factual points, that really makes an impact in the entire GD. And also, the listening skills are particularly important. It's not that we keep on making points and we don't listen to anyone. And the listening aspect and the reasoning aspect of the GD is also very important for them. As Darhas also mentioned, that a lot of emphasis is on the GD and PI. So I think if the candidate can utilize the time between the results of CAT and the conduction of GDPI, this time they can really stay on top of the news and the global economic conditions. It's a two-way development. They develop their knowledge inherently, and it gets used in both GD and in the personal interview as well, because the professors would love to hear students having that knowledge, which is not possessed usually by any other candidate who is not an aspirant here. So that way it is.
Yeah, I
And
would
adding
like to add.
adding to your point, Taraz, yeah, I would like to add point that while having a GD, you need to have a calm mind. So you should not panic and you should not rush to an opinion. And basically, in the GD round, the interview wants good factual points out of you, and not a really fast or solution. So you should not just jump to solution. You should have an analytical mind, and then you should develop facts, and you should be able to articulate them well. So that is how you can ace your GD.
Yeah, and also I think a leadership quality will also help the students to crack the GD.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am,
exactly.
definitely.
Yeah. So what about the PI? PI has a 30% weightage. So how should one go for it?
Yeah, I'll take up that question. And we have already discussed about GDPI. We have heavy weightage for it. And to be successful in this round, there's no doubt you have to be well prepared for the volley of oncoming questions. PI has never been an easy thing to crack in the B schools. And most of the questions in this category are not exactly difficult to answer, but they are mostly made up of generic questions. But your approach to the questions and your wit plays a major role in how you tackle the questions and ultimately crack the interview. Just coming up with some tips for the interview process. Firstly, work X or not, you have to brush up on your past academics. It is a must. Know yourself and create a storyline which connects all the dots in your life, and know everything in your resume. For example, like your past experience, where you lived, what did you contribute over there, what did you learn about the city you're from, everything, and all the factors like that. And you need to be clear with your goals. You need to be well aware of what you did in the past, what you're doing right now, and what you're planning to do in the future. And coming to generalized questions, there are questions like guesstimates and extempos. You need to be prepared for that. I really don't have any tips for that, except give as many mocks as possible and read as much news and other academics, and be well aware of yourself. And you have plenty of time to catch up with above suggestions. If you keep these things in mind, I believe you can crack the interviews with ease.
So would you like to add on your experience?
Yeah, for example, I could come up with my experience for GD. I believe I gave a lot of PIs, and some went well, some did not go well, be it internet issues or issues with me. I could give some tips for GD. GD basically has three components. One is your knowledge, the second one is your communication skills, the third one is your ability to work with a team. For knowledge, I would suggest you to be updated on the current trends, both in your domain and in the current business trends. And for communication skills, you need to and your ability to work with a team, giving mocks would be the best way to go forward. It is as simple as that. I did the same, and it has proven wonders for me.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Also, I would like to add something that a PI can go anywhere. Like it can have some the discussions related to your academics, or it can go to analytic discussions like your place of origin, or which state you belong to, and where did you do your education or your work ex. Can be anything. So you have to be having a thorough knowledge of everything. So the current scenarios which are going in the country, like the budget session or the economic changes that are going over time. So these are some aspects which needs to be taken into consideration, and you have to be prepared with that, because it can be a random thing, because the professors are well experienced, so
Yes.
they can ask you and they can tell on any of the topics.
Yes. Very well explained. So yeah, I think this is really very helpful for the students who are aspiring to join IIT Kanpur, MBA IIT Kanpur. So all right, guys, thank you so much for taking out time with us. And I am sure your valuable inputs definitely be of great use of the aspirants. So wish you good health and success in times ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you so,
Thank
so
you,
much
Thank
for
you
ma'am.
so
hosting
much,
us,
ma'am,
ma'am. Have a
for
good day.
hosting us, and all the best to all the aspirants.